sometimes we can assume that if an old fear shows back up or an old insecurity shows back up, that we're back at square one. Old insecurities resurfacing doesn't mean that you haven't grown. It actually, I think, means quite the opposite. We assume that if an old fear shows back up, that we're back at square one. That growth should feel like leaving those voices behind for good, eliminating those voices that are steeped in fear and insecurities. But growth doesn't announce itself. You're inside of your own story. You can't see the arc from where you're standing. So when an old voice returns, it's not proof that you've gone backward, it's proof that you've reached a new edge, and that same old fear just found a new level to test you at. We compare how we feel now to how we imagined we'd feel once we arrived at this stage of growth, not how we actually used to feel. That gap makes the growth sometimes feel invisible, even when it's very, very real and very prevalent. And sometimes growth doesn't look like a delicious, thriving season at all. Sometimes it's the figure it out chapter, the F around and find out chapter. Sometimes it's being okay without the things you once thought you needed to be okay. And that kind of growth is so real, it's just quiet. So almost nobody notices it in themselves as it's happening. So if an old fear showed back up recently and you took it as proof that you haven't moved enough or haven't grown enough, you have. It just came back to test you at a new level. Save this for the next time an old voice shows up and convinces you that you haven't grown.